We had a really busy day that started with the amazing Ramon crater, which was spectacular. What did we do after that?
Well, first, the Ramon crater was so cool because it's all this geological history, and then it's layered on it at the visitor center. The astronaut stuff talking about Elon Ramon was so cool, and it was just like 3 visitor centers in one, because it was the astronaut story, the geologic story, and then the flora and fauna story, and then you get to see the whole crater, and it's just wild. You know, you think it's a real crater, but it's really just a geological formation from seas and stuff. So that was the first thing we did, right? And then we went
that
to...
was one heck of a start to the day.
Yeah, and then where did we go from there? We went to the Ben Gurion's memorial, where his graves are, in a beautiful park, and heard all about the kibbutz, Sde Boker, that he started, or that he joined. That was a very cool story.
That was very moving to see the simplicity of his grave and his wife's grave, and the setting. It was like a little Grand Canyon. It was just extraordinary. And to think that that's where he walked and that's where he spent his last days, wanting to have the simple life in the Negev, was very moving.
And then we went to the Nevaim, something like that. Where the Cochin Jews settled, and that was really wild. That they came to Israel not because they were pushed out, but because they were drawn in. And then they still had a really hard time where they were settled in this moshav in the middle of nowhere and had to grow a community. And they brought their old synagogue stuff, and it's wild that they were there since before the 10th century and still had the same traditions. And
it was a history we knew almost nothing about, so it was really extraordinary. We had a wonderful meal that was Indian-Israeli fusion with different tastes from Morocco and Yemen mixed in with India. And then the Indian synagogue that they had created was something we had never seen before. It was really extraordinary.
Yeah, and then we got back on the bus, and then we went to the Bedouin community, where we met these women, this organization where the women were weavers, and created these beautiful pillowcases and pillow holders and rugs and things, and just as an empowerment to women. It was very, very cool and great project to help them, raise money to support their families, and to hear that they supported it for education. That was striking.
And now we have arrived at the Dead Sea, where it doesn't matter how low you get, we can still be ready to eat.